Hey guys, so I'm in my craft room right now because my bedroom has a noisy little chuffy in there. And I just wanted some peace and quiet so I could tell you guys about what's going to be happening in the future. Now, I'm not exactly really sure if this is going to be happening or not. Well, I know that most of it's going to happen, but with like timing and all that, I'm not really sure, but oh, my dog, my dog is chasing one of the cats. It's okay though. She just likes chasing and growling at them. She never hurt a fly. But anyways, uh, so I'm gonna be a junior next year, which is really amazing. And if you don't know what a junior is, it's basically the name given to 11th graders or if you're outside the states, this is your second to last year of high school before you go on into the world and you become an adult and you go to college or you get a job, you have a family and all that. And it seems like, oh, that's a long ways away, but that's really like with how fast this year went and with with how fast this year went and how it's only like this year and then two more to go. It's just flying way too fast, and honestly, I don't want to I feel like I don't want to grow up, but I know I have to. Like it's like a situation where you know what's going to happen, but you don't want it to happen, but I'm don't worry, I'm gonna try to make myself, still cheerful and happy and somewhat childlike when I'm an adult. Not like, childish where I'm just, sitting there and being immature and all that, because that's a disgusting feeling to have. But I'll get a job, I'll do whatever adults usually do, but I'm still gonna have like my personality and whatever. That's not gonna go away just because I'm, older and I've graduated school. And I'm still gonna collect figures. I'm still gonna draw for you guys. I don't know where I'm gonna be living. I was destined for Albany because there's a college there I wanted to go to, but now that I'm researching it, it doesn't really seem like something that I would actually want. But I still have time to think, and even though it doesn't seem like a whole lot of time, I still have a lot of time to think about what I want to do. I know I definitely want to become something where I'd be able to use my art, like an animator or a cartoonist, or maybe just an artist in general, because they make a lot of money just drawing and painting and sculpting and sewing and all that. And that's what I want to have. That's what I want to have as a career. Like something where I'd be able to have fun or like, enjoy what I'm doing, because you don't want something that you absolutely hate doing because that affects how you do it. Like, let's just say, for instance, a kid wanted to become a guitar player but is forced to clean and cook and all that. They're not going to be able to do that well if they don't like it. I mean, like I know I hate cooking. Like there's I don't know, there's a huge joke that women should stay in the kitchen. I should stay out of it because I almost caused a fire from I almost caused a fire because the Pop Tarts that I was toasting got stuck in the toaster, and I didn't realize what was going on until I started hearing sharp clicking coming from the toaster. But anyways, aside from that, all that stuff about the future, I want to take it back just a little bit to my junior year. Now, I'm going to a program called CV Tech next year, which is kind of like a second school where I don't know, I will go to it half the day. Like, I'll go to my regular school for, let's just say, the first half of the day, because I'm not really sure how the scheduling will go. And I'll have my necessary classes, like math, English, social, and whatever. And then the second half of the day, I go on a bus to CV Tech, and I just learn go into the program that I want, and basically just learn and have a great time while doing it. Because I'm going into graphic design and communications, and freaking cat, she's into something. I'm sorry about that noise in the background. Hopefully she'll stop. But, I'm going for graphic design and communication, which is basically a class where you can talk about art, draw, and you can also do some photoshopping. You can also do a lot of computer stuff, because even though I like to draw a lot in my sketchbooks and all that, I'm more of a not traditional, digital artist. Like, I'm better digitally drawing, because that way I can twist a head this way or turn a head that way without having to erase a whole bunch of times and make the drawing look, not good looking. I was gonna say not great looking, but not good looking would fit more. But, yeah, and I'm gonna be meeting people that also have the same interests as me, because in the school that I go to, there's not a lot of artists in that school, except for, a lot, or a couple of them, which are my friends, like Kitty Comics, KK Gamer, Haley Hahn, who doesn't have a YouTube channel, but she is a pretty good artist. And Party Master is a really good artist too, but I'm not sure where he is. And just a new person that I've met. I'm really sorry if you're watching this. I'm not sure if you know about my YouTube channel yet. We just met today. And I'm sorry I forgot what your name was, but you are a really awesome artist too. But aside from that, there's only like a few artists in my school. However, they're not in the same grade as me, and they're not in a lot of classes that I have, which sucks, because I would love to hang out with these people a lot more, because they like to draw, they like to talk about drawing, and they have a lot of other interests too, which I like, because, we have a common interest, but we also have stuff that is different too. I mean, it's like, I don't know. I'm just babbling on. But anyways, back to the CV Tech conversation. I'm gonna be meeting a whole lot of other people that have the same interests as me, and this is great, because they're from other schools, like other schools around my area that I have no idea about, because I didn't realize we have like about 7 schools in my area. But hopefully my future is gonna be good with the CV Tech thing, and I don't know. I'm even though I'm saying a lot of positive things about it, there's also a couple negative things that I would like to discuss, like how the people that are not in the same grade as me, like freshmen and all that, who are gonna be sophomores next year, I won't be able to see them, because I won't have any classes with them, and that makes me extremely upset, because, like, some of my greatest friends, like I said, KK Gamer, Kitty Comics, and Haley Hahn, they're like 3 of my bestest friends, and I don't want to leave them, because they're really, really awesome, and I don't know, I want to have a fun time while I'm in high school before I go on and, go out and get a job and get a future. And I want to be able to look back at my high school life and say, wow, I had a really nice time there. So I want to hang out with my friends as much as possible and still get my schoolwork done so I'd be able to have a good future. However, I am thinking about joining Girl Scouts because um two of them are in that, and I'm going to be talking to my teacher cuz there is one class that I am pretty sure I can have with one of my friends, or one of them. Yeah, one of the three bestest friends of the world. And that's Resource, which is kind of like a study hall, but it's more like a helping study hall. It like helps you organize your stuff. It like helps you with your homework. It gives you assignments all on its own to do, to know, to let the people know that you in that you're, paying attention, all that. But but no, I am thinking about joining Girl Scouts next year. But I don't know. I am still thinking about the future. And even though I have a 90 this year, I'm kind of worried about like if I'm going to pass my tests, and if I'm going to pass my Regents tests, which are the most important, because it doesn't matter if you're failing. Well, yes, it does. It doesn't really matter if you're failing, though. It only matters is if you get a good grade on the test. Like, for example, if I have a 66 in science, but I pass the test with like a 78, I'll still be able to move on to next year's science class. But if I have like, an 83 in science, but then I get a 62 on the test, I won't be able to go on. Which I find extremely stupid because what you should do is take your grade, take, your overall grade, and then the test that you took, the Regents test grade, add them together and divide and get an average. So you would know if, you're doing good. Because I'm not really good at taking tests, even though, I'm very, it's kind of hurtful for me to say because I don't like complimenting myself at all. But even though I'm good at math, I'm not really good at the tests. And I have like I'm pretty sure a 93 average, like a 93% in that, which is considered really fantastic here in America, but to me it just seems kind of meh, because I do good on the homework, I do my homework, and I come to class. It's just that with the tests, I get stressed and I don't know what to do, and every little piece of information that I did know is gone because it's just stressful for me. But but I understand why they do it is because I understand why you have to do it because um with homework you could copy off someone, but with a test you could just be like, oh, okay, I can't copy off of someone, so I have to use my own knowledge to do this. Well, you can cheat on a test, but that's illegal and you shouldn't do that. But hopefully I pass the Regents tests this year because I don't know, I really do want to move along in life, and I don't want to repeat a grade cuz even though I don't want to grow up yet, I still have to strive forward, and I'm not going to sit there stubborn and not want to do anything because that's just a very immature thing to do. And I don't know. So that's to wrap up my future, or the future as I know it. In a nutshell, I'm going to CV Tech, and I'm possibly going to move on to the 11th grade. And I'm joining Girl Scouts, so yeah. This means I probably have to drop art club, which I would absolutely hate, but I have to do that. Um, oh yeah, and I have another thing too that I do want to announce. This isn't really a future thing, this is more like a now thing, but I'm now in a relationship again, and it's with a different person, and I'm not sure if I should say his name yet, so I'm gonna keep it mostly private for now, unless I get further information about it. Because I don't know, I don't want to say his name and then have him be, bothered by it or kind of uneasy about it. Because I don't want to make anybody feel like that, because it's just not a good thing to do. But, yes, I am taken. Again. And, yeah. Um, the only people that I'm really going to be telling is the people that I know really, 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 really well. But other than that, it's going to be mostly kept hidden until I get further information about this. So, yeah. To wrap up in a nutshell, finally, I'm taken again. My cat is growling. Um, I'm going to CV Tech next year. I'm figuring out a way to still hang out with the friends that I'm friends with now. And I'm possibly striving to get a career in something that I enjoy, which is drawing. So I hope you like it when I ramble, because this is a ramble video. And my cat's growling again. And yeah. Sorry about that.